Unity is back and our friends at manscaped.com have got a masterclass to get you ready for the new season. Manscaped have just released a Performance Package 4.0, which is a revolutionary product for men's grooming. 4.0. It comes with Ball Reviver. Let's get all of that revived. Ball Toner. You've got to get that tone on your balls. Most of all, the Lawnmower 4.0. This thing is incredible. It comes with a light. You can hear that buzz. Listen to that buzz. Can you hear it? It just goes, slides through that ball hair, or your ass hair, or your body hair. You can see right here. Just look at that. Just look at that cut. Oh, brilliant. It's also got skin safe technology, so you won't have to go to the hospital or somewhere because you've cut your balls. This thing is extraordinary. Also comes with Manscaped boxes. Find the 2 million men worldwide to use Manscaped and use the code Ryan LFC. I repeat, the code Ryan LFC to get 20% off and free shipping worldwide. Again, thanks to Manscaped for sponsoring this video, and your balls will definitely
starting right now, Ryan.
Mannings, man, you said a lot, bro. You said a lot. You said a lot. But a win for us at Honduras, 3 points, take us to 5 points. What we need to do as a nation to go forward, to improve and to build on this, and to make sure that we don't miss out on this World Cup. What we need to do, by fans, everybody coming together, the JFF, I want the coaching staff to review, go over what happened in this 3 game. I know what we need to do to combine and to bring this unity and everything.
First thing for me, you see, the number one, I'd say that the JFF need to decide if they're going to keep Tupper or not. If you decide that he's going to stay, you need to sit down with him and find out all the players and everything he needs for the next game, and make sure that he gets every single thing. Every single thing. You need to make sure every player that the man need is made available, and they reach on the day that they can travel, and everybody is there to work with them. If you're not going to do that, then fire him. The other thing is that, listen, you need, once you say that and you're going to keep him, first thing, all our business, Tupper, you need to come to the office and sit down. You need to call every single player that you're going to need, the Mikel Antonio, the whomever it is, right? Remember, I'm not saying that he's going to stay. If they're going to keep him, he has to call all of the players and talk to them, work out whatever issue is there as the head coach, and then that is it. I think the captain need to galvanize the players as well. And we want, right, the final thing is that we want the people them in Jamaica who say them love football, who have a lot of money. You don't have to give the federation cash, but there are ways that we need to find out how we can help this World Cup campaign, even to advocate in terms of the government to allow fans in the stadium. Because when the campaign come back up again in November, we'll be playing the USA in the stadium on the anniversary of our qualification, you know. We need fans in the stadium. Everywhere had fans. I saw Hondurans without masks in their stadium. Their COVID situation wasn't really better than Jamaica. And I'm not saying that we need to fool it with unvaccinated people or whatever. I'm saying that just see if we can find a way to put at least 10,000 people in the stadium, scattered all over it, to make some noise. That's all I'm saying. Those things, I think, will really help the campaign. I don't want anybody to believe that we don't need the English-based players. We need them. But we need some of these core guys, the Speedy and the Blake and the Javian Brown, and we need these guys. They may not start, but we need a combination, a good mix, Ryan, of both sets of people working together. Unity is strength, and a kingdom divided by itself, I go far.
Listen to me, what I have to say. I want you to see my face properly, Mr. President. For us to move forward as a nation, first thing I want you guys to do when you guys fly back in Jamaica, first thing, Mr. President, I want you to talk to the media. Address this rumor thing. If Coach Theodore Whitmore going to get fired. First thing, Whitmore job it's safe. Whitmore working going forward. These are the things I want to hear from the president. He don't under no pressure. We're working with Whitmore. I want all speculation to be closed down. I don't want to hear Ryan LFC gonna make video or tap a Whitmore out. No. Kill it, kill it, kill it. When you guys arrive at the station, at the airport in Jamaica, I want to doing the interview, kill it from there. If you guys going to fire him, fire him. Want to know what you guys going to do with Coach Theodore Whitmore. Second thing, Coach Whitmore, you need to speak to the public. Talk to us. Listen, things not great right now. In the camp, we have a little bit of issue. We're still working on it to fix it, to make sure that everything fixed, that us can do well going forward. My third thing, players, you guys have an obligation. You guys can speak to the media. And Jay Blake, very easy to ring up Ryan LFC. You know that they can reach out to me. I've done it before. Taxi Lawrence. You know how to hit me up. You have my number. Shamal, you have my number. Most of you guys have my number. You guys can come. I know you guys going to go back to your club. Ring up Ryan LFC. Let us have a discussion. Even 2 cheer for you guys on one platform. And we talk and say this is the way we're going forward. This is the way we're going to do things. We're trying to bring a unity. I don't want you guys to be far away from the fans. Remember, go and listen to the interview with Raheem Sterling, where the England national team fighting with the media. And Gareth Southgate said, listen, this cannot continue happening. The media is the media. We have to accept the media. We have to make the media get close to us. Right? So, we cannot have fighting with the media. We are doing our job. We get paid to talk. We get paid to criticize. We get paid to keep you guys in line. So don't think none of us here on YouTube trying to bash you and disrespect. No. We're just giving you an honest opinion on the football. These are some of the things, speculation and all of these things, we need to try to cut out management. I don't know if you agree with me or you disagree with me. Some of these things can make the football go forward. Some of these things can make the national team heal. Because we try it in a management. The whole of we as vlogger, we try to make sure that everything go good. I'm still a say, I am not a big fan of Coach Theodore Whitmore tactics, but the JFF said this is the man we have going forward. This is the man we can afford. I will accept that. I will accept that. I will not fight with you guys. But one thing I want you guys to do, adjust some of these things. You have to adjust the situation. You have to talk to the people then. That's all me I say. Big up to everybody in the chat. Best way to support the channel is to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And if you have a super chat, anything win-win. Brown, anything, would appreciate it. Would I love you guys to drop anything on the board. Listen, my brother, you've been trying to jam me out from night with this Tapper Whitmore. You know what me have to say about Tapper. Tapper winning one game don't change my thought on Tapper Whitmore. It don't. I rate Tapper as a player, but as a coach, he yet to win me over. I don't know when him going to win me over. I'm still Tapper out. If the JFF say, yo, this is the man where we're going forward, I'm fine. Why people will win a game and we can't give an honest opinion on the coach and give him credit? If him lose with a year killing him, come on, people, man. Be wise, man. Be wise, people, man. Anything you have to say, management?
Yeah, well, what I'll say is that, listen, I think we have to give a person credit because I'm very balanced, you know. When Tapper mistakes, I criticize him. What I don't appreciate is that you can separate his overall record from tonight's performance. You have to stop and say, listen, Coach Whitmore got some things right. You cannot, when he loses, say that he's an idiot, as an example. And when the team win, it's because it's an idiot team. You have to give him some credit and say, listen, tonight he made some changes, and so credit for tonight. And then you can look at his overall record and say, but based on his record and how the team is playing, you can make a decision, whatever that decision is. We're in a very critical point. We just had a weakened team play, and some of it is not Tapper's responsibility why we only had this group of players. All right? So, in as much as we're going to blame him, we need to blame him, but there are other factors that led to some of these things. There are other factors. And so, if you're going to hold Tapper accountable, we have to hold the federation accountable. If you're going to hold Tapper accountable, we have to hold the players accountable. So, if you don't do that, what is going to happen? You're going to fire Tapper, and some other people are going to get away with some of the madness, and the cycle going to keep going on. So we have to look at the whole thing. Not only that, who are you going to get in to replace him? People, right? That's something that we have to consider, Ryan. Like, who is going to do the job? Because you can't get anybody else who's going to be the divisive, you know. We have to think about that, because the truth is, football can be like politics, you know. Everything sounds nice in the campaign, but when you get to the position, you forget the people who you were telling the nice things to. Right? So these are the questions we have to ask. These are the questions we have to ask. The position of the team is not down on Tapper alone. Tapper must take responsibility. The JFF must take responsibility. Right? And we can't let them escape. Right? Let's go. Players, because some of the players have been woefully inadequate, and they need to take some responsibility for what is happening. So we need to look at that and then make a decision. Who is going to come in and be the solution? I think right now, with the kind of commitment you see from the players, it's going to be a very difficult thing to say, for example, say you're going to remove Tapper and bring in any local coach right now. Because it's almost like, what is the local coach going to do different that Tapper is not going to do when they are not going to have the players to work with? So people make it look like it's a very simple thing. Just get out one coach, get in a new coach. We need to look at it and make sense. And listen, I'm not here because I tell people already. People always ask me what they think. I'm not one of those persons to try stop a man from getting livelihood and talk about this man out and sing. Let the record speak. If when we look at the record, we think based on where we're supposed to be and where we are, you have not reached where you're supposed to be. So based on that, you have to go. Make that decision. But for me personally, it's not my place to do them thing. I'm not like that.
True. I agree with most of the thing you're saying. But
Kirk, hold on there. Kirk, Mr. Kirk Stewart, just what is your solution?
So look at this now.
I gave a solution, you know. I said, let me give me a solution again. Number one, the JFF need to decide what they are going to do. Are they going to keep Tupper or release Tupper? If the JFF decide to keep Tupper, they need to sit down with him and tell him what their expectations are. Find out everything that he needs for the games in November and get everything for him the time that he needs it. Find out if he needs more support and put the support there. You also need to ask him to talk to every English bass player so that he can start creating some chemistry and unity and oneness. Andre Blake, the captain, I've always said this, need to take some responsibility to galvanize all the players, including the ones in England. Bring everybody together so the next set of games we have a group of people. For the next set of games, please don't bring in a
Are you still there, Mannings, man? Viewers, we kind of lost Mannings, man, like him internet and stuff. So Mannings, man, Mannings, man, internet freeze, guys. Man, internet freeze.
Nice.
Carla, good evening, man. Welcome to the show.
Ryan.
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Fine, man, brother.
How you feel about the game tonight?
Well, in terms of how the side set up, in just the coach himself and the coaching staff, them basically tweak a little thing to the formation. From day one, me believe it's a back three Jamaica player use right through. Because the type of players we want to have, it fit a back three. Alright. You see, in terms of Fisher, everybody knows that Fisher cannot defend. Everybody knows that Fisher cannot defend. But he's good attacking. No doubt about that. So he got that right today. But what I don't like is you have one Shaman Nicholson too long on the field. You have a man too long on the field. You see, say, he don't want to hit the ball because look what injury him afterwards in the face. Bring on Gray earlier to kill off the game. Though, if I notice with Andrews, Andrews make about 3 to 4 change before Tapa you make 2 change, You see that in the match?
Yeah.
So, the end of the day, you can't be so stubborn. You don't know, say, all right, Andrews are overrun, we need to come counter that right now in the game. You wait too late. If you notice, thank God for Blake in a goal. Suppose Andrews is scored a goal there. A panic mode, I panic button that for that person. You understand? But for me, JFF need, as I said, JFF need as they reach at the airport, they need to say, is either they're going to keep the coach or them fire the coach. If they might keep the coach, give him the player where he want. I done did it so. Alright, going forward now, Jamaica can win 5 games if them perform to the level we want them perform. We beat Andrews since night. We can beat Andrews out here. We can beat El Salvador home and away if we play up to the standard we're supposed to play. Costa Rica was supposed to beat Costa Rica. Panama, we can beat them. That is 15 points. And the 5 we have already. That is 20. We carry over to the World Cup. You understand? But they need to straighten out all of these issues before the next window. Because if I the same thing, our linga and we just can just kiss it goodbye, you know. That's all I can say, you know. Pick up yourself, Mannings, man. I watch a program yesterday. Nah, tell a lie. I sit down and watch it almost the whole time still, but pick up yourself, Mannings, man. Just bless up yourself, Ryan.
Alright, enough respect, man. Man is man gone, but enough respect. Alright. Win-win. Here, win-win, man. Win-win. Big up yourself, win-win. Boy, win-win. You really love football, bro. It's late now in England. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Speak up a little bit more.
All right, listen. Let me congratulate you for.
I'm not hearing you, man. You're very low, Carla.
Let me congratulate you for the work you're doing. I think you're doing a very good job.